I'm Devrania, and this is Cool in Your Zip, the show where we feature cool places right here in Phoenix. Today we're in the 014 at the Urban Farm with Greg. Tell me, why is this place so cool?
So, third of an acre, entirely edible. I've been here for just about 29 years, and I've spent those years really integrating food all throughout the yard.
That's something that we all would love to do at some point, and you're the man when it comes to that. What are some of the basics if you want to get started with your own personal farm?
Well, the big thing is soil. We need to make sure that you have great soil to grow things in. Often people try and grow in straight dirt.
Right.
You know, that's the kind of stuff where you break the pick when you try and dig it up.
Yes.
Yeah. So you need to add lots and lots of organic matter.
Okay.
So that's rule number one, is add lots of compost. Premium potting soil is another great product to use. And then where are you putting your garden is really number two. If you're putting it on the north side of a structure where it's not going to get any sun, you're kind of out of luck.
Right.
If you're putting it on the west side, that gets a lot of sun, especially in the summertime, and you have to kind of work with that. Maybe put up some shade. Best place for a garden is on the east side.
Great tips to remember. And I know that you also do podcasts, weekly podcasts.
Oh yeah, the Urban Farm Podcast.
Okay, tell me about that.
Well, it's a 3-day-a-week podcast talking about everything growing food. It's great topics and great people.
And we can find some of the information on your website as well. You have courses online,
Yep.
A lot of downloadable materials.
Yep.
Okay.
Urbanfarm.org.
Okay.
In fact, one of my favorite things to give away is my Urban Farm planting calendar. It's what to plant when here in the desert at plantingcalendar.org.
Love it. And let's talk about the fruit tree program. I know
yes.
you do a fruit tree pop-up. Tell me
Yes.
about that.
Yeah, so for the past 18 years, I have taught people about growing your fruit trees here in the valley. Because there's a very specific way that you want to plant and grow fruit trees for success. So I teach people how to do that in the fall, starting in September.
Okay.
We usually kick it off at the beginning of September with speakers and education about how to do it, and then people can pre-order their trees, which come in January.
Love
And
it.
they come to our pop-up nursery in January.
Love it. Okay, so quickly tell me about some of the things that we see here in the yard.
Oh my
in
gosh.
the farm.
Yeah, so right over here, right shoulder, that's our chicken coop area. One of the really important things about keeping chickens in the valley these days is to make sure they're protected at night. You have to lock them up. There are bobcats, raccoons, coyotes that will take out your hens. So we built what we call our super coop back over here.
Okay.
Right in back of us, one of my favorite things to grow, and people really are shocked that you can actually grow apples in this, in the desert.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I
this is an
knew
Anna
that.
apple tree, and it's
Okay.
loaded with apples, and they're great for eating, great for cooking, make applesauce, make apple cider. Apple chips is one of my favorite things. From what I harvest off the apple trees this year, I will still be eating apple chips, dried apple chips, next year.
I
They'll
love
last
it.
that long.
Love
So-
it, love it, love it. So if you want to harvest something cool of your own, Greg is definitely the man. Come out to the 014. It's the Urban Farm. Now that's cool in your zip.
We want to know what's cool in your zip. Email us your cool places with the Phoenix zip code at coolinyyourzip@phoenix.gov.